Hello and welcome to Quiz Time. My name is Dave and today we are going back to the 1970s. So get ready for that disco era. Here's your first question. Who won the 1979 election in the UK? Edward Heath, Harold Wilson, or Margaret Thatcher? Margaret Thatcher. Which band released the reggae album Catch a Fire in 1973? Byron Lee and the Dragonaires, Bob Marley and the Wailers, Toots and the Maytals? Bob Marley and the Wailers. Which country did Angola and Mozambique win their independence from in 1975? Portugal, Belgium, or Germany? Portugal. Where did the Black September group responsible for killings at the 1972 Munich Olympics come from? Lebanon, Syria, or Palestine? Palestine. Who was elected president of the Argentina in 1974 and deposed in a military coup in 1976? Jorge Videla, Isabel Perón, or Juan Perón? Isabel Perón. In which country was the Jonestown commune of Reverend Jim Jones located? Guyana, Mexico, or Bolivia? Guyana. What did Stephen Hawking describe with his Hawking's radiation theory developed in the 1970s? Quantum gravity, black holes, or dark matter? Black holes. What was engineered in 1978 by Nobutoshi Kihara? Pocket calculator, floppy disk, or Sony Walkman? Sony Walkman. Which postmodern authors published Gravity's Rainbow in 1973? Don DeLillo, Thomas Pynchon, or Italo Calvino? Thomas Pynchon. Which streets did TV detective Starsky and Hutch patrol? Bay City, New Orleans, or New York? Bay City. What crisis peaked first in 1973 and again in 1979? Missile, crop, or oil? Oil. Who sang the popular 70s song Brand New Key? Madonna, Melanie, or Cher? Melanie. In which country was Haile Selassie removed as emperor in 1975? Ethiopia, Haiti, or Indonesia? Ethiopia. Which country won the 1978 FIFA World Cup held in Argentina? Germany, Brazil, or Argentina? Argentina. Which leader established the Islamic Republic after the Iranian Revolution of 1979? Amir Hoveyda, Ayatollah Khomeini, or Shah Pahlavi? Ayatollah Khomeini. Who died on August 16, 1977? John Wayne, Bruce Lee, or Elvis Presley? Elvis Presley. What was confirmed as existing in the scientific standard model of 1975? Quarks, electrons, or neutrinos? Quarks. What was the name of the first commercial microprocessor released in 1971? AMD 505, Atheon XP, or Intel 4004? Intel 4004. Who wrote Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, published in 1972? Hunter Thompson, William Burroughs, or Ernest Hemingway? Hunter Thompson. Who played Betty Rizzo, leader of the Pink Ladies in the 1978 movie Grease? Olivia Newton-John, Stockard Channing, or Didi Khan? Stockard Channing. Which United States president resigned on August 9, 1974? Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter, or Richard Nixon? Richard Nixon. When did ABBA release Dancing Queen? 1976, 1974, or 1972? 1976. Where did the Khmer Rouge take power in 1975? Laos, Burma, or Cambodia? Cambodia. Who set 7 world records in swimming at the 1972 Summer Olympics? Tim Shaw, Mark Spitz, or Charlie Hickox? Mark Spitz. Which South African township was the site of the June 1976 student uprising? Sharpeville, Alexandra, or Soweto? Soweto. Whose hairstyle was considered the epitome of 1970s style? Raquel Welch, Farrah Fawcett, or Cheryl Ladd? Farrah Fawcett. What was the name of America's first space station launched into orbit in 1974? Skylab, Mir, or Salyut? Skylab. What was the name of the Australopithecus afarensis fossil discovered in Ethiopia by Donald Johanson in 1974? Lisa, Linda, or Lucy? Lucy. Which author published The World According to Garp in 1978? John Updike, John Irving, or Kurt Vonnegut? John Irving. Who directed the 1975 blockbuster Jaws? George Lucas, James Cameron, or Steven Spielberg? Steven Spielberg. What war ended in 1975? Vietnam, Afghanistan, and Golan? Vietnam. Where did the influential 70s rock band Led Zeppelin come from? Germany, Britain, or America? Britain. What is a common name for the Fourth Arab-Israeli War of 1973? Six Day, Suez Crisis, or Yom Kippur? Yom Kippur. Where were the 1976 Summer Olympics held? Montreal, Canada, Melbourne, Australia, or Paris, France? Montreal, Canada. Which Philippines president declared martial law in September 1972? Fidel Ramos, Benigno Aquino, or Ferdinand Marcos? Ferdinand Marcos. Who starred in the 1975 film One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? Robert De Niro, Jack Nicholson, or Al Pacino? Jack Nicholson. Which rocket suffered the loss of its whole crew in July 1971? Soyuz 2, Terran 1, or Apollo 13? Soyuz 2. Which organisms were the first to be genetically engineered in 1973? Molds, bacteria, or mice? Bacteria. Who wrote the 1979 book The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Douglas Adams, Ursula Le Guin, or Terry Pratchett? Douglas Adams. Which film directed by Francis Ford Coppola was released in 1972? Apocalypse Now, The Conversation, or The Godfather? The Godfather. Which country invaded Afghanistan in 1979? United States, Soviet Union, or Saudi Arabia? Soviet Union. Which of the following did not break up in the 70s? The Police, the Beatles, or Simon and Garfunkel? The Police. Which territory won independence from the Netherlands on 25th of November 1975? East Timor, Macau, or Suriname? Suriname. Which year's FIFA World Cup was the first to be broadcast in color? 1970, 1974, or 1978? 1970. Who led the 1971 military coup in Uganda? Sani Abacha, Idi Amin, or Kenneth Kaunda? Idi Amin. Which punk rock artist released a debut album called Horses in 1975? Patti Smith, Joan Jett, or Iggy Pop? Patti Smith. Which country launched its first satellite to enter the space race in 1970? Australia, China, or Japan? China. Which disease did the World Health Organization say was eradicated in 1979? Measles, polio, or smallpox? Smallpox. Which writer published The Day of the Jackal in 1971? Frederick Forsyth, Ken Follett, or John le Carre? Frederick Forsyth. Which of these was the highest grossing film of the 1970s decade? The Exorcist, Jaws, or Star Wars? Star Wars. And that was our final question for you. Hopefully you got a lot right. You know what to do. Put it in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you again on quiz time.